Yes, you read that correctly. Another Warhammer game. Hello everyone, and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host, Aaron, and for today's video, yes, that's correct, we're going to be checking out another new Warhammer title named Warhammer Age of Sigmar Stormground, developed by Gasket Games and published by Focus Home Interactive. Now, this is a game that I've had my eyes on for quite some time, but just didn't have enough to really make a video on, and now we have a gameplay overview trailer, which we are going to check out. As always, I will share my thoughts. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to support smaller channels. All right, let's jump right into this. Right now, we are on the website Polygon. Title of this article, Warhammer Age of Sigmar video game borrows the best things from the tabletop. And that is exactly where you should start if you are ever producing a Warhammer game, the tabletop. Now, Polygon was lucky enough to get their hands on this game in April and play it. We're going to hear what they have to say a little bit, and then we're going to watch the trailer. Be patient, we'll get there. Not a very long video. The final game will include 3 factions, the Stormcast Eternals, Nighthaunt, and the Maggotkin, as well as a competitive online multiplayer mode. Yes, so when this game drops, you will be able to play through the campaign or the multiplayer right away. But the base game is more of a narrative campaign with abstract turn-based action in a roguelike format. Players progress across a hex-based map, making ranged and melee attacks and casting spells. The experience feels a bit like a blend of the 3 existing tabletop games. There's the rich body and lore being drawn from the base tabletop game, the adaptive, evolving style of narrative play from Warcry, and the taut. Sounds good to me. Almost chess-like competitive feel of Underworlds, okay? Now, this is the video we're going to check out in 1 second. But before I hit play here, I want to read one more paragraph from Polygon, which I like. Each of the game's units and hero characters is upgradable, with options for alternate weapons, armor, and spells. Lindell said that his team has created more than 500 different unlocks for the game in a single-player campaign that we played. Unlocks carried over from the game to game, lending the experience a kind of rogue legacy style progression. Each time I came back to play another round, I had more and a different options to choose from outfitting my forces. 500 different unlocks in this game, and they carry over from thing to thing. So upgrades, looks, and you will see some of that in the video. I'm slowly becoming more accustomed and more drawn to turn-based games, kind of that auto chess style. I don't know if you've ever played one of those. Okay, do I want to read any more of this? No. Okay, let's check out the overview trailer for Warhammer Age of Sigmar, and then after that, we'll check out the Steam page. Enjoy.
Welcome to Age of Sigmar Stormground. Today we will unveil more about commanding a band of fearsome warriors, mages, and magical creatures in high-impact, turn-based battles. Ally yourself with a faction, choose a hero, and make war. Your faction determines which side you take in the war for control of the mortal realms. The Stormcast Eternals, Nighthaunt, and Maggotkin of Nurgle have vastly different units, strategies, gear, abilities, and playstyles. Each also has unique campaigns to fight that change with every new playthrough.
The work is not always easy, but it is always good.
The Stormcast are an army of immortal soldiers reforged as avatars of Sigmar to face chaos and death. Their star drakes and mastery of lightning make them deadly, and their heavy armor makes them hard to kill. The Nighthaunt are the endless swarms of death itself. Ghosts and spirits crawl from Shaiish to drag the living to the depths below. Their larger numbers and swarming hordes can overrun the battlefield, and their sinister weapons can bring down the largest opponents. The Maggotkin are towering and resilient monsters corrupting the earth in Nurgle's image and infesting everything as their infection spreads through enemy ranks. Their ability to change the landscape means they can force the battle to be fought on their own terms. Your choice of hero is your first and most powerful unit on the battlefield. Consider positioning, terrain, hazards, and obstacles as you experiment with the best way to play your specific army on any particular map. Combinations of different units play off each other. The timing of when you field your units will affect your ability to cast spells and summon the most powerful characters in the game.
Braving the blighted realm of Shaiish gives me purpose. It is true, but it carries no joy with it.
In the campaign mode, each new playthrough will allow you to pick a route through the fortress of your enemy. There you will discover the stories and legends of the realms, as well as encounter different enemies depending on your chosen path. As you grow your card collection of units, war gear, heroes, spells, and divine acts, you'll have even more options in how to build your army. Each new playthrough is a new adventure. In multiplayer, your online collection of units and heroes grows as you play more games, unlocking more and more options to do battle with and craft the perfect force. Across a wide selection of maps, fight with players the world over in competitive combat to prove you're the best player there is. As you earn new units and gear, your potential builds and strategies expand greatly. With hundreds of unlockable rewards, the way you build your army is unique to you. Units, their war gear, the abilities they use, the heroes that lead them, and the divine acts that help them succeed are many and varied. As you level up and find new items, you can customize and curate your army to your heart's content. This is just a taste of Stormground's vast offering. More units, more gear, more maps, more competition, and incredible battles await you. Command your army and conquer the mortal realms on May 27th on PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
Last but not least, let's check out the official Steam page for Warhammer Age of Sigmar Stormground, the first strategy video game adaptation of Age of Sigmar's dark fantasy universe. Lead your highly customizable force and unlock new units, equipment, and skills in this dynamic turn-based game packed with fast-paced warfare. And again, it's developed by Gasket Games, publisher Focus Home Interactive. Now, this game is right around the corner. I don't know if did I mention it earlier in the video? The release date is May 27th of this year. So you are less than a month. You're less than, two weeks? 2 weeks away from getting your hands on this game. Little longer than 2 weeks, but May 27th is the official release date. And the current cost of it is $40, but if you pre-purchase, you will get 15% off, so it'll cost you $33.99. See that? $33.99. And I will link this Steam link in the description below. But anytime we get a official Steam page for a game, of course what we have to check out is the system requirements. So let's see what it says down here. And it literally drives me crazy when they do this. There is no system requirements that they have put in, which means maybe it requires next to nothing. This game is kind of designed for PC and then not next-gen consoles. So it says it's for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. So I would guess that the system requirements are next to nothing, but I still hate it when they don't put it in there. But as of right now, that's what we know. All right, everyone, that's the video. Warhammer Age of Sigmar Stormground. I want to know your opinion. Is this game worthy of a Warhammer title? Is this a hit, or unfortunately another miss for the universe? Let me know in the comment section below. If you have not joined the official Action RPG Discord, please do so. We're approaching 900 members, great conversations every day. The idea is to create a gaming community that could jump from game to game together, so you never start the server alone. Link for that Discord is in the description. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Maybe you were entertained, or at least you learned something. Aaron, out.